snow. But it's Texas. There's never enough snow. This is snow to us, y'all. If you don't live in Texas, that's all we're getting. And ice roads. Okay, y'all, so today is Zoey's quince. It's cold. Oh, do y'all see that? Oh my gosh. I didn't even plan on bringing a sweater, so I just have like this little cardigan. And I checked the weather and it was like 33 degrees outside. So at least it's not raining anymore. We were actually talking to a girl at Walmart last night, and she was like, there's no way it's gonna snow. There's no way that somehow it's gonna be 60 something degrees today and then snow the next day. And I was like, you ain't from Texas, are you? This happens here every now and then. So hopefully this teaches her a lesson. So what we're gonna do right now, it's 9:54 right now, actually. It's about to be 10. They're about to start on Zoey's makeup. However, I still need to be over there. That way I can get her ready in her dress as soon as makeup and hair is done. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna try and show y'all the behind the scenes of today's quince. We're gonna see if I can actually film a behind the scenes video today, because usually I can't. Usually I try on my stories and stuff, but it never really works out fully the way I want it to. So hopefully today it does. So I guess you guys will see what I'm gonna have to do today. So it's so cold. All right, y'all, get ready for the behind the scenes. It's gonna be a little crazy, okay? And I hope that nobody thinks that this is me complaining about quinces either, or complaining about what I have to do throughout the day. This is just me telling y'all the problems that are going on throughout the day. I don't know if there'll really be any problems with Zoey's quince. It's a little bit different. With Zoey's quince, it's a little bit different because I'm not really doing as much as like what I did for Naidalin's quince. So, or most of the quinces in general. Well, not most of the quinces. Each quince is very different. Very different. And each quince has their own party planner most of the time, if they don't choose me as a party planner. So when a different party planner has something planned for them to do, usually I step back. That way there's no like me interfering with their work. And so I step back and just take role as a choreographer, and that's it. So I just go get her ready in her dress, and then later I meet them at the venue. So that's what's gonna happen today. So I think this will be fun. This will be a little different. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys get to see what I do behind the scenes, because I feel like everybody thinks I'm just there. I'm not. I do my work too. So here we go, y'all. So one of the things that Zoey's mom did to make this day a little bit easier for them was to rent a hotel room. That way Zoey had enough room to go ahead and change into her quinceañera dress, and for the hair and makeup artists to be able to go into their hotel room without being so crowded like you would be at a house. I think it's a good option, especially for those who can afford it, or for those that they feel like their house is going to be cramped, or they really don't want to clean up after everybody being there at their house. Whenever I got there, everyone was still really hard at work trying to get Zoey out of the door on time. Photographers were doing their thing, videographers were doing their thing, and then of course our hair and makeup was still
working on Zoey. I really liked how her hair and makeup came out. I think it fit her perfectly and just made her look beautiful. And then of course, it was time to get Zoey ready in her dress. And as we're getting her ready in her dress, the photographer is also taking the time to take pictures of her, whether it's getting ready with me or even getting ready with her family. He's really trying to catch those moments of just her preparing to go out on her special day. One of the things I found a little funny was just the fact that as we're rushing to get out of the hotel, the photographer is stopping Zoey at like every corner and just was so creative with trying to take pictures of her. It was just, I found it funny. And then, of course, it's time for Zoey to head out to church. So I go ahead and help her get in the car, stuff her like a cupcake in there, and I just send her off and I go back to my hotel to get ready. And of course, let me welcome you to Zoey's Quinceañera. This salon was decorated by Shay's Decorations, and I think that he and his team did such an amazing, beautiful job. I really like that they did the pink lemonade because it goes so perfect with her pink colors, and when I walked in there, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, it was so magical, y'all. And while we waited for Zoey and her court to get here, all of Zoey's guests remained in the salon lobby for cocktail hour, which I really think is a good idea for a lot of quinceañeras. I think cocktail hour is something where the guests can really take the time to talk to each other and just have a little bit of, drinks while we wait for the whole court to get here. Y'all are actually about to hear one of my favorite lines that Zoey said during this day and even ever. Once she got there, we went ahead and readjusted her petticoat, her crinolina. That way she can go ahead and enjoy the rest of the party with her big poofy dress. And of course, Shay's Decoration actually had a surprise for her. They had never seen any part of the venue or the decorations. So this was going to be something cool for her and her parents to see for the first time.
A la una, a las dos y a las tres. El aplauso para a night all the young ladies dream about, and your dream comes true tonight. Round of applause one more time for Zoey. Round of applause and aplauso. Congratulations. It's about to go down.
Once Zoey and her parents got to see their venue for the first time, we went ahead and invited all of the guests in to go ahead and start the dinner and start the celebration. The ceremonies actually went along very smoothly. I don't think we had any troubles other than a few technical difficulties with the mic. But other than that, I think everything went beautifully. The kids did so good on their dances. I'm very proud of Zoey and her court. They did amazing.
Thank